and the whole round will be doing this. I'll be doing it all tonight to see who's going to win a Friday night blockbuster. At GMHBA, 7,000 people. It is the Cats versus the Dogs on a amazing game. I'm pretty proud. I'm excited to play.
Hello, Dennis Cometti here for tonight's game between Geelong and the Western Bulldogs. All in all, a good turnout for this particular match. The first quarter officially started.
When you put on that jumper, the colours on the front is more important than the numbers on the back.
Tap by Roughhead, scoops up the bouncing ball. Clean tap by Liberatore. Deft touch from Duncan, scoops up the ball. McCrae starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Hands on the sun. They say you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off. I would have expected him to nail that. Henderson slams it on the boot. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. A cool, calm head, clearing it out of defence. A lovely drop punt. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Nice mark there. Kicks it. Marks. McCrae puts it on the boot. A great effort.
Liberatore is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Boyd with the kick. He gets it under pressure. Dixon getting into position for the kick. Sending it on its way. Taylor, just the better man in that contest.
Nice work from Tui. Gets boot to leather. Nice mark there.
Blixas kicks it. Dangerfield just wanted it more then.
Kicks it. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Selwood is an intelligent footballer and I love watching him. He is great at dragging his opponent over to a one-on-one and creating ineffective two-on-one situations. A good hit out there. He hits it.
Tap by Smith. Roughhead with the tap. Dishes it off by hand. Stanley with his head down, running for home. That was all Hawkins. 20 metres out. Hawkins drives the ball towards goal. He's kicked the first goal. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball has been bounced. Tap by Roughhead. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Liberatore will get the free for throwing. Gets boot to leather. Clean tap by Dixon. Out of bounds in the pocket. The ruckman vying for the better position. Good fist. Tapped by Kolajasny. Smith with the tap. Shoots off the handball. Booted by Taylor. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark.
Ablett is a first-class decision maker. He appears relatively unhurried when under pressure and constantly finds the best option in heavy traffic. What a great skill. Morris marks it.
It looks like the Cats can.
He's a long kick. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 60 metres out. Booted by Guthrie. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Biggs wins the marking contest. Sends it on its way. Strong mark.
Hunter with the kick. He gets it under pressure.
Gets boot to leather. Nice mark under pressure.
Bontempelli is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him. Taylor collects it. Taylor has an injury. Taylor will be heading off the field. That looks to me.
Guided down nicely by Henderson. Tapped by Redpath. And running for home. Intercepted by Dangerfield. Redpath gets the tap. Dalhouse collects it. Kicks. Dixon has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. 15 metres out. The Western Bulldogs with bated breath, hoping this shot floats through the tall uprights.
Dixon can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
Bulldogs are
The Rucks
throwing
prepare to
into
go at it for this bounce. Great bounce. Smith with the punch. Guided down nicely by Hunter. Roughhead with the tap. Clean tap by McLean. A short handball, and he's heading for home. A mark by Redpath. Lining up the goal now. 20 metres out. Shot at goal by Redpath. Slots it. The Western Bulldogs have scored the last 2 goals. The Bulldogs by 7 points.
Redpath is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Celebration time after that one for Redpath.
Roughhead is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Smith with a big fist.
Just needs to start doing it faster. The ball crosses the line. A good hit out there. He grabs the footy.
The umpire will give us another ball up. Smith is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Roughhead. Gets boot to Hyde. Ablett has it. Whoa, something must have carried that. It's a lovely long kick. He boots it. Menengola. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome.
Menengola is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Roughhead guides it. Parsons controls. Kicks it. Picken alone for the uncontested mark.
Picken is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. And the ball goes out of play. A good hit out there. The loose ball is picked up. McRae boots it. He takes the contested mark.
20 metres from home. A chance to add one more to his tally. The Bulldogs by 7 points. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. First hand's important. What do the stats look like, Richo?
Not a lot of difference in the tackling stats. The Western Bulldogs are slightly ahead with 6-4. The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even, with Geelong on 4 and the Bulldogs on 1.
Insightful, Richo. Here we go again, quarter number 2.
There are only 2 options regarding commitment. You're either in or out. There is no such thing as footy in between.
He gains possession. Who was that to? Bontempelli with the interception. Roughhead passes it. Low spearing kick. Couldn't hold on to the mark. Dixon gains possession. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Redpath slots the goal. That's 2 now. He's playing well. There's one for the time capsule. Smiles all round. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Roughhead, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. Smith gets the ball out of the pack. Duncan starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the sun. 30 metres from home. A chance to add one more to his tally. Goal. The Cats trailing by less than 2 goals. The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Big leap. McRae charges fiercely with a powerful bump.
Taylor is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. He clears the ball. He gets a fist to it. He hits it. McRae taps the ball. Guthrie with the tap. Approaching home now. Ablett takes the mark.
Choose to kick it. Marks. Smith feeds it wide. Wins the hard ball. Stanley taking aim. Jams it on the boot now. Menengola takes it well. 40 metres from home. Going for goal number 2. Fantastic goal by Menengola. A second goal in the bag. The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. He loves it. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Clean tap by Smith. Blickabs gets it on the bounce. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Puts boot to ball. He shouldn't have bothered. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Tui gets it on the bounce. A nice uncontested mark for Duncan. Choose to kick it. Great grab. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Roberts. He has to hold on to those. Deft touch from Blickabs. Tap by Dale. Good tap from Selwood. Grabs the footy. Guided down nicely by Selwood. Kicks hurriedly. Takes that one strongly. A lovely drop punt. Roughhead claims it. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Tui gets the upper hand.
Tui got a really good footballing brain. He takes a strong mark. Blixas covers some ground with that kick. He marks the ball. He slams that on the boot. Slips through his fingers. He's got a hold of that one. McLean with the mark.
McLean feeds it wide. Boyd with the mark. 50 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Chalk up a goal for the Bulldogs. Gets his first. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. He acknowledges the crowd. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. The bounce is straight up and down.
Roughhead, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. Puts boot to ball. Dalhouse takes the mark. Dalhouse goes for goal. Score for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are in front.
The ball is bounced. Hit by Roughhead. The ball in the hands of Dangerfield. Booted by Bontempelli. Hands like dinner plates. Kicks hurriedly. Tui looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Good mark by Wood. Wood sends one up towards the wing. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Bontempelli is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him. The mark will be paid. He gets boot to the ball.
Wood aims for his man on the ground. Mears with the tap. Wood guides it. Guided down nicely by Roberts. Moves it quickly by hand. He gets another possession. Approaching the goals now. Henderson is red hot, but his goal kicking is simply room temperature. I would have expected him to nail that. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Ablett, great hands. He kicks it. What a goal. What a display of football. That was sensational. That's number 3.
Hawkins may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Henderson got a fist on it. Roberts made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands.
A good fist. Tapped. Rough head, mops up the ball. He lays off the pass. Johannesson finds the running player. He gets a fist to it. McLean hits it. He hits it. The ball is tapped. Hunter scoops it up. He kicks the ball. Rough head with a strong mark.
Chips it down towards half forward. Perfect timing from Taylor. He pumped that one. Nice hands.
Tui has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. He slams that on the boot. Myers with the ball. Sending it on its way. Good mark. Dangerfield lining up with the goals.
Dangerfield unloads one towards goal. Dangerfield with a massive goal. Gets his first. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball is bounced. Roughhead wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win any time soon. Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
The stats show that both teams are practically kick for kick, with neither willing to let the other have a kicking advantage. You could slip a bit of paper in between these two teams on the marking stats. They're really that close.
That's pretty deep, Richo. Well, that's half a game. Don't go anywhere. Quarter number 3 is coming up right after this. The players have taken to the ground looking refreshed and they're ready, so let's get the third term going.
There are only 2 options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between.
Boyd kicks it. Nice hands. Picken pounds it long to his teammates. The ball goes out of bounds. The ball has been thrown in. Smith punches. Selwood gets the tap. Duncan with the kick. Guthrie takes it well. Kicks it. Ablett has it.
Ablett's just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class. Dangerfield puts his boot on it. Strong mark there.
Going for goal number 1. Stanley slammed it right into the post for a behind. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Plays onto himself. Sends the Sharon on its way. Dangerfield looking to make them pay for that turnover. Geelong by 7 points. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Roughhead with the tap. Scoops up the bouncing ball. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. Out of bounds near the 50. You can see the determination on the ruckman's faces. Smith really gets onto this one. McCrae unloads one towards goal. Goal. The Bulldogs only trailing by less than a goal. That replay shows just how good that goal was. There's the bounce. Deft touch from Roughhead. Taylor sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Dangerfield lays it off by hand. Guthrie boots it. Stanley marks it, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Sends it on its way. Ball over the boundary line. The ball has been tossed in. Tap to advantage. Hawkins is able to grab it on the half volley. Going for goal number 1. Geelong get a goal.
Selwood is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club.
He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Biggs sends one up towards the wing. Roberts takes the mark.
Roberts can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Puts boot to ball. Collar Jasny just wanted it more then.
Jams it on the boot now. Marks. Johannesson kicks. Guthrie has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Great mark. Dangerfield slams it on the boot. Marks. Sends it on its way. Nice hands. Selwood boots it. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
The dominance we're seeing from Geelong at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contests and take a mark inside forward 50. Stanley with a bad kick.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Looks like he's going to go long. Marked by Suckling. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Great mark.
Suckling has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. It's a mark. Dangerfield puts his boot on it. Rough head with good strong hands. He kicks the ball. Selwood with good strong hands.
Kicks hurriedly. Great mark. Get some power behind that one, and the mark will be paid. Kicks. Menengola wins the marking contest. 40 metres out. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. It's not the score he was looking for. Morris looking for a lead. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Roberts kicks from the pack. Takes it well. Bontempelli sends one up towards the wing. Choose to kick it. McLean presents and takes the mark. Jams it on the boot now. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Dixon with the tap. He's got it. He's got it. He's running in now. He's missed it. The Western Bulldogs trailing, but they can still easily catch up from here. It's not the score he was looking for.
Parsons is a pretty decent kick of the footy, but you can always be better.
All is in readiness. The bounce. Smith, leave the pinatas for the kids. Liberatore has the ball. I can already tell that's not too good. He's injured. That looks nasty. He'll be rushed to the rooms for medical treatment. Don't think, though, he'll be coming back.
He kicks the ball. Rough head with the ball. He boots it. Dixon gets the upper hand. He steadies now in front of goal. He boots it. He marks the ball.
Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Boyd. What a strong mark. And they want to grab the lead with this one. The Bulldogs steal back the lead. The bounce is dead straight.
Smith is superb with his ruck work. Once his eyes are locked onto the ball, there's little chance he won't get a fist to it. He knocks it down. Biggs gets onto the ball. Johannesson scoops it up. He gets boot to the ball. McLean marks the ball.
Let's go to the stats sheet now and see how the players performed.
Maybe losing, but the Cats look fantastic in the stats.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richard. Only one term to go now.
You can't just beat a team. You have to leave a lasting impression in their minds so that they never want to see you again.
Dangerfield taps. The ball spills to Duncan. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Able to grab it on the half volley. Spears a low ball. Boyd takes an uncontested mark. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. That ball's travelling. Oh, tough break. The Bulldogs by 5 points. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Looking for another goal here. Gets boot to leather. Taylor got under it. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt.
McLean loves to take a screamer, and I think the coach won't mind him having a crack, but as he gets better and better, he'll provide real X factor for his team. He steadies now in front of goal. Boyd shoots for goal. It's on its way. It's through for a point.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Might have to kick it to himself. Kick to himself. Henderson boots it. Dale with the mighty fist. The ball is slammed towards goal by Boyd. Boyd executes the goal well. A second goal in the bag. The bounce straight down.
Roughhead just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Gets the loose ball. Dangerfield passes it. Blixas boots it. A good contested mark there.
Knuckle kicks for goal. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Marked by Suckling. He got a hold of that one. So well timed. Jams it on the boot. Good mark by Wood. Kicks it. I reckon my mum could have caught that in a penny. Low, spearing kick. It was all his.
Well, the Cats haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Sending it on its way. Duncan with the mark.
Kicks it. Good mark by Knuckle. Thumps the pigskin. Nice mark under pressure. This will certainly test him from this distance. Great grab. Gets boot to Hyde. Hunter has it. Picture perfect drop punt. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Bontempelli's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Dale gets the upper hand. Puts boot to ball.
Boyd looking to make them pay for that turnover. Slots it. The Bulldogs have scored the last 3 goals. The Western Bulldogs by 3 goals. Smith, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from a guy wearing makeup. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. 40 metres out. Redpath getting accustomed to kicking goals. The Western Bulldogs get a goal. 3 goals so far. Well done. Redpath getting them further in front. Smith with the hit. Gains possession. Roberts gets it out of the crowd. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Puts boot to ball. Great mark. Selwood with the kick. Wood claims it. Wood sends one up towards the wing. Marks.
Selwood has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. He manages to intercept the bouncing ball. Guthrie drops it.
Guthrie decisively. Ablett decisively. Kept alive under pressure. Kicks it across the ground. Lucky bounce collected. He's a ball magnet. Roughhead injured. Richo, can you tell us more on that?
The doctor will have to take a look at that one.
Dixon a long way out. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Goal to the Bulldogs. The pressure continues to mount with that goal from Dixon. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. And now we'll have a ball up.
Redpath is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. McLean boots it. Dixon really forced to earn that mark. Gee, a long kick there. That's a nice strong mark.
Having a big day going for goal number 4. Boyd gets it behind. I would have expected him to nail that. Plays onto himself. He keeps his cool under pressure and kicks the ball out. Choose to kick it. Stewart gets the ball. Smith lacks precision, and the mark will be paid. Kicked by Duncan. And the mark will be paid. Gets boot to leather. Takes that one strongly. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 65 metres out. He couldn't hang on. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Listen, here's the thing. The Western Bulldogs lead Geelong 83-52 at the final siren.